Shane Blaney, congratulations, a Sligo Rovers player today. I imagine you've been waiting for this day for a while, so you must be very pleased.
I am delighted to get it all done. Been going on now a few weeks, like been chatting to Liam over and back the past couple of weeks, and yeah, it seemed to be a great fit. So looking to get going.
Can you tell our supporters the background of your career so far? You broke through with Finn Harps at a young age and then went to England.
Yeah, so I came through Finn Harps, played the under-17s league, the under-19s league, and then got into the first team when I was like 7. Started training with them when I was like 17, and then made my debut. Played 5 or 6 games, I think, in the first team, and then made a move then to Doncaster when I was 18. Was there for signed a 2.5 year deal. Was there, and yeah, really enjoyed it. Like it was a great experience. Played about 8 first team appearances, I think. A lot less than I imagined. Like, but no, it was a great experience, and that's probably the background now. Like I've been home now the last month or so, just trying to get sorted.
Yeah, you did very well at the under-23 level with Doncaster. You know, we often see the players, they play a lot of that level, and it's the step up the first team is a major step. So maybe games could be the key to your development now.
That's it. Yeah, that's always been the problem. Just games. Like I'd done really well on the 23 level, and I went out on a few different loans to lower leagues in England, and I'd done well at those. And any time that I played for Doncaster, I always felt like I'd done really well, and I got really good feedback and stuff. It just never really happened for me in the league. Never got the right time to make the league debut and kick on from there. But I just think if I had got that league debut, I probably would have kicked on and be a different story. Like, but yeah, I just need games at a consistent games, and should be good from there. Like.
You were made captain of the team at under 23, and you played EFL Cup games as well. So you were close in the end to getting there.
Oh, I was. Yeah, I was. To be fair, I was close. Like even from when I signed, I was always close. I was always in the squads and stuff. Like I was always in the 20, and I was always traveling to every game. I didn't go over there as a 23s player. I actually went over. Like I was in as soon as I signed. I was 18. I was straight in with the first team. My full 2.5 years was all with the first team. Just the lack of games, like that was the only problem with it all.
Yeah, we've had players come over from England. The likes of Lewis Banks was captain at Stoke. Yeah. Jeff Henderson, a few years ago, captain at Newcastle at that level, and they're just itching to play a game. So I imagine that's the feeling you have too.
Oh, desperate! Desperate, especially now over the past, obviously because everything that's gone on the past year or whatever. I've not been training or nothing, like, so I'm absolutely dying to get going.
So you left Doncaster in the summer, and of course when COVID hit and the League of Ireland market was kind of done at that stage, you've been basically waiting for this to come around.
Yeah, well, I was told in July that I was being released. It was just a very bad time for a contract to be coming up with the year that's in it, like. And actually, Liam rang me in July to see if I would come in, because you were only starting the mini season, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was at that stage. I had no intention of, like, I assumed I would still be in England because I had different things in England going on. And then as the weeks went on, it got more and more difficult to get into places because of COVID. Some teams weren't having try lists, and then the more lockdowns came, the worse it got. So I made the decision about 2 months ago about 6 weeks ago, something like that I was going to come back to Ireland and have a go at it. And then Liam was the first. I had a few different calls with different teams and stuff like that there, bit of different interest, but Liam was the first meeting that I had. And since that meeting, I think that meeting was about 3 weeks ago, something like that there. And since that meeting, I've known that I wanted to go to Sligo. Like.
Yeah, I imagine you know a lot about the club, being a former Finn Harps player, and you played in the league as well, so you know all about it, really.
I know all about it. I know all about everything, really. But anyone that I've asked, like different players that I've known that have been at Sligo, or anyone involved with Sligo at all that I've asked, it's always been such good things to say, like such a football town and a very family-based club, and just great fans and whatnot. So I'm very excited for it all. It seems to be the perfect fit for me anyway.
Yeah, Liam mentioned to me when speaking to him this morning that you did play with John Maher when you were younger, coincidentally.
I played with John. I played with John in three different Irish setups. Just the Irish under-18 setup. I played with him a few times, so I would know John. Yeah.
There's a bit of competition with John. Gary Buckley can play centre half. We got Robbie McCourt in as well. So, when pre-season does start in January, it's going to be a race to get in the team for the first game.
Aye, of course, yeah, but sure, every team would be worse if you didn't have any competition. So, it's always good to have competition.
Yeah, so I think we're hoping to start pre-season maybe in the middle of January. We're waiting to find out when exactly the season will start. But you're obviously preparing for that already now.
Oh yeah, I've been preparing for that for a long time now, last good few months, like, so yeah, and I'll be ready to go whenever it comes. So looking forward to it.
What's your goal overall in coming to Sligo?
I just want to play games. Like, I need to play games. I want to get as many games under my belt as I can. I'm very ambitious. Like, so I've got my own goals, but I'm just look. I'm hoping to be as successful as I can be. I'm going to play as hard as I can for Lehman, for the club, and see where that gets me.
Can you tell our supporters what type of player you are in terms of centre half? I understand left-footed.
Left-footed, yeah. No, I like the ball at my feet. Like, I spoke to Liam a lot about his ambitions for the club and his type of style for the team. I would say it's couldn't fit with me more. Like, I love the ball at my feet. I love that side of the game. So yeah, that will be it. Like, seems to be a good fit.
It's a big season ahead for us after finishing fourth last year. We got European football and the target of trying to repeat or even better what we did in 2020. So that's going to be exciting as well.
Yeah, like I said, when I spoke to Liam, his ambition for the club was very good. Like, it matches my ambition. So he spoke about how good the current squad could be with the group of young players like myself now as well that are coming up, along with the more experienced players already at the club. He thinks it could be something special going forward. So I'm on board for that.